Hi, this is Aaron Wilson, Ravens beat writer for the Carroll County Times, reporting from the Ravens training complex in Owings Mills, Maryland. Here's our latest Ravens report.
So I was really happy and pleased with it. I think we had the ball for almost 14 minutes in the fourth quarter. They had the ball for 68 seconds. You know, and that's a two-way street. It's the defense getting off the field too. Then the offense converted a couple. I think we converted a real long yardage play in there somewhere. Ray and Todd a couple times kind of threw their bodies across the line to get first downs. The blocking, you know, as the game went on, especially in the fourth quarter, I thought our offensive line started to really take control and dominate. And, you know, if you want to win games, you want to close people out, you better be able to do that. And that was good to see.
The Ravens advanced to the divisional round of the AFC playoffs by dismantling the Kansas City Chiefs 30-7. Impressive fashion, the Ravens won. They had 5 turnovers, forced them, and also Joe Flacco threw 2 touchdowns.
You know, for him to come up in a playoff game, you know, and he's had a few of those, and he's always played well enough. He's played well enough to win 3 times before this, so that's been a big plus for us. But I thought he kind of took the game over at times during the course of the game, and that was really good to see. That's positive. You know, this week's a whole new challenge. I don't think you can take anything from one week to the next. And it was also, you know, guys stepping up and playing well around him. Receivers making plays, offensive line, coaches putting guys in position. You know, all those things I think Joe would tell you are part of it.
They scored 27 unanswered points after the Jamal Charles touchdown. So the Ravens really got on a hot streak and put a lot of pressure on Chiefs quarterback Matt Castle. He was intercepted 3 times and he just never really got into a groove. Very ineffective, and the run defense shored up after that touchdown by Jamal Charles. So the Ravens win. They get out of there relatively healthy. In terms of injuries, a couple of guys played through some injuries. Haloti Ngata had a bruised thigh, suffered the week before against the Bengals. It took him a while to loosen up, and he wasn't really warmed up, wasn't moving off the ball the way he normally does. And Haloti told me that he just didn't feel great, and he sort of had to tough it out. I don't think that was really a vintage performance by him. You saw him miss that tackle on the Jamal Charles touchdown. You also saw missed tackles from Ed Reed on that one and a bad angle from DeJuan Landry. So not a sterling performance on that play, but they did get it together, and the defense overall had a very strong day. Terrell Suggs, a couple of sacks. Jameel McClain led the Ravens in tackles, and Ray Lewis forced a fumble. And I saw a forced fumble from Terrence Cody, so the big rookie nose guard contributing, probably the biggest play he's made since being drafted in the 2nd round by the Ravens. So starting to get someone out of the draft class. And the Ravens are hopeful that they might be able to get David Reed, their rookie kickoff returner, back this week. He has a torn wrist ligament, but he's been working on being able to catch a little bit better while wearing a brace on that wrist. And, you know, it's a situation where they have to be careful with him, not just because of the injury, but how he handles the football. So for right now, they've been using Jalen Parmalee, and he had another pretty solid game returning kickoffs on Sunday against the Chiefs. So the Ravens will get right back to work tomorrow here at the training complex. They're going to have a late practice beginning at about 3:30, and then they will be in their basic normal work week with a short week. And that's the big thing for the Ravens is they won't have the rest that the Steelers had, as they had the 1st round bye because they are the AFC North champion.
I'm very confident we can get our guys rested and recovered and ready to go on Saturday.
Reporting for the Carroll County Times in Owings Mills, Maryland, I'm Aaron Wilson, signing off with our latest Ravens report.